But here's where it gets interesting. Shinn discovered that when you train your mouth to speak only of unlimited supply, something magical happens. Not magic in the wave a wand and money appears sense, but magic in the suddenly you start noticing opportunities that were always there sense. Your brain starts looking for evidence of abundance instead of evidence of lack. You begin to move differently, think differently, and most importantly, act differently. So how do we actually do this without feeling like we're delusional? First, we need to understand the difference between denying reality and declaring possibility. When your checking account is looking sadder than a rainy Monday, you don't need to pretend you're swimming in cash. Instead, you shift from "I'm broke" to "I'm in a temporary cash flow situation." From "I can't afford it" to "I choose not to purchase that right now." See the difference? One closes doors, the other keeps them open. Let me give you the practical framework that actually works. Think of your words as seeds. Every time you speak, you're planting something in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. The question is, are you planting weeds or flowers? Florence Scovel Shinn would say we need to become gardeners of our own language, pulling up the weeds of lack and planting seeds of supply. Here's your first step, and it's so simple you might want to overcomplicate it. Don't, for the next 24 hours, become a detective of your own speech. Every time you catch yourself about to say something that implies limitation or scarcity, pause. Just pause. You don't even have to change the words yet. Just notice them. Awareness is the first step to transformation, and most of us are walking around completely unconscious of how often we speak lack into existence. Step 2 is what I call the abundance flip. For every scarcity statement you catch, flip it to an abundance statement. "I never have enough time" becomes "I always have enough time for what matters most." "Money is tight" becomes "I'm learning to be creative with my resources. I can't catch." A break becomes "My breakthrough is on its way." This isn't about lying to yourself. It's about training your mouth to speak possibility instead of limitation. Now, here's where most people mess this up. They try to go from "I'm broke" to "I'm a millionaire" overnight, and their subconscious mind basically laughs and files that under fiction. Instead, use what I call believable bridges. If you can't say "I'm wealthy" with a straight face, try "I'm becoming more financially stable every day," or "Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways." Your subconscious can buy that story, and once it does, it starts making it true. Step 3 is my personal favorite because it's sneaky effective. Start speaking about money and abundance as if you're already in partnership with them. Instead of "I wish I had more money," try "Money and I are becoming better friends," or "I'm grateful for the money that's already flowing into my life." This shifts you from a position of begging to a position of collaboration. Florence Scovel Shinn was brilliant at this. She understood that abundance isn't something you chase, it's something you align with. But here's the secret sauce that nobody talks about. You have to become genuinely grateful for what you already have, even if it's not much. And I don't mean that toxic positivity, "just be grateful" nonsense. I mean finding real, specific things to appreciate. "I'm grateful my coffee was hot this morning." "I appreciate that I have a roof over my head." "I'm thankful for the $5 in my wallet." When you genuinely appreciate what you have, your mouth naturally starts speaking from abundance instead of lack. Here's a game changer that Florence Scovel Shinn would absolutely love. Start ending your sentences with abundance. Instead of "I hope things get better," try "I know my good is on its way." Instead of "Maybe I'll find a solution," try "The perfect solution is revealing itself to me now." Instead of "I don't know how this will work out," try "I trust that everything is working out for my highest good." Feel how different those land. That's your mouth literally reshaping your reality. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds like spiritual bypassing with extra steps. And you know what? If you use it to avoid taking action, it absolutely island. But when you combine this conscious speech with inspired action, you become unstoppable. Florence Scovel Shinn wasn't just about pretty words. She was about aligning your speech, your thoughts, and your actions with abundance. Here's your challenge, and I want you to start this right now, today, before you finish watching this video. Pick one phrase you say regularly that implies limitation. Maybe it's, "I can't afford it," or "I never have enough," or "Money doesn't grow on trees." Write it down, then write an abundance version next to it. Commit to using the abundance version for the next 7 days. That's it. One phrase, 7 days, and watch what shifts in your world. The beautiful thing about training your mouth to speak unlimited supply is that it's not just about money. When you start speaking abundance in one area, it ripples out everywhere. Your relationships get richer, your opportunities multiply, your creativity explodes, and yes, your financial situation improves too. But it all starts with those words rolling off your tongue. Florence Scovel Shinn knew something that we're just remembering. We are not victims of our circumstances, we are creators of our experience. And the primary tool of creation, the words we speak. Every single day, with every sentence, you're either building bridges to abundance or walls around limitation. The choice is always yours. So here's my invitation to you. Start today. Start right now. Train your mouth to speak only unlimited supply, and watch as your world transforms to match your words. Because here's the truth that Shinn understood so deeply. The universe is always listening, and it's taking notes. Make sure those notes are filled with abundance, possibility, and unlimited supply. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below with your biggest scarcity phrase and its abundance flip. Let's support each other in this journey of conscious speech. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started on this adventure of abundance. Remember, your words are powerful, your voice matters, and your abundance is not only possible, it's inevitable when you align your mouth with unlimited supply. Now go speak your abundance into existence. Likewise, when your consciousness connects with divine law, miracles become automatic. You stop hoping and start knowing. You stop asking and start commanding. The most powerful truth is this: faith is not emotion. Faith is alignment. Faith is a mental position. It is when your inner world stops arguing with your outer world. It's when you stop doubting, stop checking if it's working, and start living as if it's already done. That moment when you stop oscillating between belief and fear, that's when the law takes over. Let me put it in plain language. The universe doesn't respond to your words. It responds to your conviction behind them. You can say 1,000 affirmations, but if your energy contradicts your words, the law reads your vibration, not your vocabulary. The spiritual world does not hear sound. It feels frequency. If you say, "I am wealthy," but secretly believe you're poor, the law must obey your belief, not your sentence. It's not judging you, it's just mirroring you. This is why many people pray, affirm, visualize, and yet nothing changes. They are using the right formulas with the wrong frequency. To force miracles to obey you, your consciousness must become non-negotiable. You must move beyond belief into knowing. Knowing is silent. It's still. It doesn't chase. It doesn't wonder. It stands firm. You can't trick divine law, you must become one with it. You must practice the vibration of the end. Live as though it is already finished. Feel what you would feel if your desire were already manifested. Let your imagination build the inner reality until it becomes more real than your circumstances. That's the true act of creation. The outer must yield to the inner, always. Miracles don't come to test your faith. They come to mirror it. When your inner energy stabilizes in conviction, the law executes it into form. This is why it's dangerous to live by sight. If you wait for evidence to believe, you'll wait forever. Because the law doesn't work from evidence, it produces evidence. You cannot activate this law while doubting your worthiness. The universe doesn't give miracles to the worthy. It gives miracles to the aligned. The moment you vibrate as one who already has, creation rushes to confirm it. That's why some people seem lucky. They're not lucky, they're congruent. Your feeling is your decree. Every time you sustain a feeling, you set spiritual law in motion. You don't need to convince anyone. You don't need to announce it. Just remain in the state of the answered prayer. You may not see it yet, but law is already at work. What is unseen is far more active than what is visible. The real test is not waiting for the miracle, it's maintaining your state until it appears. The impatient heart cancels what it commands. The calm heart anchors what it knows. The moment you let go of worry, you create space for law to deliver. So, understand this clearly. Miracles are not random blessings, they are the predictable effect of spiritual law operating through your consciousness. When your thought, emotion, and belief align, the invisible must obey. It's not magic, it's mechanism. Stop thinking miracles are rare. They are constant. They are as normal as gravity. You don't notice them when you're aligned because life feels natural. You're not shocked when the light turns on, you simply expect it. That's how spiritual mastery works. Expectation replaces surprise. When you understand this law, you move differently. You stop asking, when will it happen? Because that question itself reveals disbelief. You already know it's done. You're just watching time catch up to your vibration. And when time catches up, everyone else will call it a miracle. The truth is, the law doesn't respond to time, it responds to state. The moment you reach the mental frequency of your desire, the universe matches you. Time only measures how long it takes you to believe. The faster you release doubt, the faster the law responds. Because it was never withholding anything. It was simply waiting for you to stop contradicting yourself. The command of miracles is not found in pleading, but in presence. You must be conscious of your power at all times. Not arrogant, but aware. Every word is seed. Every thought is blueprint. Every emotion is instruction. This is how you begin to master the unseen. You stop fighting life and start forming it. You speak less, but mean more. You move slower, but manifest faster. Because every step is deliberate, and every silence carries power. The moment you master this awareness, you no longer chase outcomes. Outcomes chase you. Because you've become the cause, not the effect. You're no longer reacting to reality. Reality is reacting to you. And that, right there, is when miracles start following you around like shadows. Not because you demanded them, but because you finally understood that they had been waiting all along for you to align. Miracles are not favors, they are fulfillments of divine law. The law that forces them to obey you begins with assumption, matures through conviction, and manifests through peace. Hold that peace, and creation must bow. Because once you've aligned with the law, miracles stop being events, they become your natural way of living. The secret behind spiritual mastery is consistency of vibration. You can't speak faith in the morning and fear at night. You can't command the unseen while doubting your own authority. The law listens to the tone of your energy, not the timeline of your effort. Miracles require consistency, not intensity. A single spark of faith ignites power, but sustained faith shapes destiny. When you waver, the universe reads confusion. When you stand firm, the universe reads command. Every doubt you entertain sends a mixed signal into the field. You're asking the law to obey two masters, belief and fear. And because spiritual law is exact, it waits until you are singular in focus. When your energy becomes one-pointed, when your inner talk, feeling, and imagination harmonize, creation has no resistance. It must obey. This is why silence is powerful. In silence, your energy stabilizes. You stop contradicting yourself with words. You stop explaining your faith. You simply exist in the vibration of knowing. Silence is not emptiness, it's command without noise. Every enlightened being understood this. They didn't chase the miracle. They became the condition for it. They knew that once the inner order was set, the outer must align. So train yourself to speak only from conviction. Every idle word weakens your field. Every complaint delays your manifestation. You can't expect miracles while describing problems. Describe outcomes. Talk as though it's done. Walk as though it's finished. Feel as though it's here. This is the spiritual posture that forces the law to move. Because spiritual law is impartial. It doesn't care who you are, what you've been through, or what you think you deserve. It only reflects what you embody. You can be worthy in your heart and still fail if your vibration is in lack. You can be undeserving by the world's standards and still receive if your vibration is in certainty. That's the hidden advantage of the awakened mind. It knows that divine law doesn't play favorites, it plays frequencies. So ask yourself daily, what frequency am I radiating? Not what I'm saying, not what I'm posting, but what I'm actually feeling when I'm alone. Because that's the real command. The universe doesn't answer what you say, once it answers what you repeat through emotion. The dominant vibration becomes your decree. This is why it's written, pray without ceasing. Not to repeat words endlessly, but to maintain the inner atmosphere of belief continually. You stay in vibration. That's what it means. When you master this, miracles no longer come as surprises, they arrive as confirmations. You begin to smile at divine timing because you know it's just the law keeping its promise. Now understand something even deeper. The law doesn't just obey words or thoughts. It obeys images. The subconscious mind speaks in symbols and emotion. So you must feed it what you desire, not what you fear. If you imagine lack, you're instructing law to maintain it. If you imagine abundance, you're instructing law to build it. Your imagination is the womb of reality. Whatever you plant there, the universe must bring forth. So visualize often, not from hope, but from fulfillment. Feel it real. See yourself already living the result. Don't just watch the movie in your mind, step inside it. Be the character. Feel the emotion of it being done. That's how you impregnate your subconscious with command. And once that seed is planted, you must not dig it up with doubt. Protect it. Water it with gratitude. Shield it with silence. The universe works in stillness. When you're frantic, you block flow. When you're peaceful, you unlock divine speed. That's why miracles often appear when you stop trying so hard. The moment you surrender, you release resistance, and the law rushes in to complete what's already been decided. You see, surrender is not giving up, it's giving over. You stop fighting against divine order and allow it to move through you. This is how miracles obey you, not through control, but through alignment. Not through force, but through flow. The moment you embody gratitude before evidence, the universe has no choice but to produce the evidence. Gratitude is proof of faith. It signals completion. It tells the law, this is done. And when the law hears completion, it must perform fulfillment. You don't need to shout to command miracles. Authority is quiet. You don't need to prove anything, you just need to stay aligned. Command is not arrogance. Command is awareness. Awareness of your divine right to co-create reality. When you live this truth, everything around you begins to synchronize. You'll notice patterns, signs, alignments, not because the universe suddenly started helping you, but because you finally started hearing it. You will begin to trust divine timing. You will stop rushing outcomes. You will understand that delay is not denial, it's perfection unfolding. The moment you let go of how, you make space for the wow. So live in command, not by demanding, but by knowing. Speak only what you want. Think only what supports it. Feel only what confirms it. That's the highest discipline of creation. And then watch as the law fulfills itself, not as a favor, but as a function, not as a miracle, but as a result. Because once you understand miracles don't disobey you, you disobey the law. And once you stop doing that, the impossible becomes your normal. That is the law that forces miracles to obey you. Think about it this way. Imagine you walk into a restaurant and the waiter asks for your order. You say, I'll have, something good. The waiter stares, waiting. You sigh and say, just surprise me. Now, if that plate comes out looking questionable, who do you blame? The waiter? Or the fact that you never decided what you wanted in the first place? That's exactly how the universe operates. It doesn't decide for you. It delivers what you declare. So here are the 5 exact words that shift everything. It is already done now. That's right, simple but powerful. Say it out loud with me. It is already done now. Doesn't that feel different? There's a certain calm that settles in your spirit when you say it, isn't there? Because that phrase doesn't beg, it commands. It doesn't wish, it knows. It doesn't hope, it accepts. You see, most people talk to the universe in future tense. I will have it one day, or I hope it comes soon. But the universe doesn't operate in the future. It only knows one time, the eternal now. Everything that exists, exists now. The moment you say, "It is already done now," you bring that invisible desire into the realm of the visible. You call it into being. Let me make it even clearer. Imagine you order something online. You don't stand by the door all day shouting, "Where is it? Where is it?" No. You place the order, you get your confirmation email, and you relax. You know it's coming. You might not see it yet, but you have full confidence it's on the way. That's what faith feels like. Faith doesn't chase, faith rests. And "it is already done now" is the divine confirmation email of your life. But here's where most people mess it up. They cancel their order halfway. They say, "I believe it's coming," and 5 minutes later, "Maybe it's not meant for me." That's like calling customer support and saying, "Actually, forget it. Cancel my delivery." Then when nothing arrives, they say, "See, it didn't work." Oh, but it did work. It just worked according to what you said. The universe is incredibly obedient. It doesn't have favorites. It has frequencies. Whatever you say and truly believe, that's your signal. And the universe matches that signal perfectly. When you say, "It is already done now," you shift from lack to possession. You move from waiting to receiving. You speak the language of completion, and completion attracts completion. But here's the important part. You must believe it when you say it, because empty words don't move the universe. Energy does. You can't say, "It is already done now," and then sit in fear, doubt, or worry. That's like saying, "I trust it's coming," while constantly checking if it's lost in the mail. You have to speak those words with calm assurance, with the authority of someone who knows they are connected to divine power. Let's practice right now. Think about something that's been heavy on your heart, a dream, a breakthrough, a healing. Picture it in your mind as already complete. Now whisper it. "It is already done now." Feel that shift. That's the moment your faith moves from wishing to knowing. Now, don't misunderstand me. Saying these words doesn't mean you sit on the couch and do nothing. The universe works through you. Your inspired actions become part of the process. After you declare it, ideas will come, people will appear, opportunities will nudge you, and it's your job to follow those leads. But what you must not do is panic. Panic sends the wrong order. It says, "I don't trust the process." And when you don't trust the process pauses. Let me tell you a short story. A woman once came to me in distress. She said, "I've been praying for money for months, but nothing is changing." I asked, "What do you say when you pray?" She said, "I say I need money, I need help." I smiled and said, "Well, that's the problem. You're affirming the need, not the supply." She looked confused, so I told her, "Change your words. Instead of saying I need, say I am provided for. It is already done now." She left, a little skeptical. But 2 weeks later, she returned smiling ear to ear. Unexpected checks had arrived, and a new job opportunity had opened up. Why? Because she stopped asking like a beggar and started declaring like a creator. You see, the words you speak are seeds, and the soil of the universe is always fertile. It doesn't matter if you plant weeds or flowers. It will grow whatever you give it. So you better choose your seeds carefully. If you go around saying, "Nothing ever works out for me," don't be surprised when things keep falling apart. But if you wake up and say, "Everything is working in my favor, it is already done now," watch how your days begin to align differently. Your word is law. Your tongue is your wand. You are always creating consciously or unconsciously. So it's time to get intentional about what you speak. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too simple, but that's the beauty of divine truth. It's simple. We humans complicate it with doubt and overthinking. The universe doesn't need long explanations. It needs clarity. Think about the word Amen. It simply means, "So it is." That's ancient language for, "It is already done now." You see, every faith tradition, every spiritual path, comes back to this same core idea. Declare it as done, and it shall be. So from today, I want you to walk differently. Don't speak from your problems, speak from your power. Don't tell the universe what's missing, tell it what's finished. When you open your wallet, don't sigh, say, "It is already done now." When you wake up in the morning, don't dread the day, say, "It is already done now." When that little voice of fear whispers, "What if it doesn't work?" smile and say, "It already has." Because once you truly believe that it's done, the universe has no choice but to obey. It bends, shifts, rearranges, and conspires to match your declaration. You are not waiting on the universe is waiting on you. Waiting for your clarity, your conviction, your confident word. The moment you speak with faith, the command is sent. So, my dear listener, remember this truth. Stop asking, start declaring. Stop doubting, start believing. Stop saying someday, and start saying now. Everything you've been praying for, hoping for, and working for is already moving toward you. The unseen is becoming seen, and your only job is to stay aligned long enough to receive it. So the next time you're tempted to worry, pause, and instead of spiraling into fear, speak the command. It is already done now. Say it with love. Say it with faith. Say it until your entire being believes it. And watch how quickly life begins to shift in your favor. Because the truth is, the universe has been listening to you all along. It's just been waiting for you to give the right order. It is already done now. Now, here's the beautiful thing about the universe. It doesn't care about your circumstances, your past, or even your mistakes. It only responds to what you believe right now. That's good news, isn't it? Because that means you can start over in this exact moment. No waiting for the stars to align. No waiting for next year or next Monday. You can reset your vibration today by the words you speak. When you say, "It is already done now," you're stepping into divine authority. You're reminding yourself that you are not a victim of life. You are a co-creator of it. And once you really grasp that, your whole world changes. You stop begging for miracles and start expecting them. You stop chasing validation from people who don't even believe in themselves. You stop running in circles, trying to prove your worth, because deep down, you know, it's already done now. But let's get practical, because I know you like action steps, not just pretty phrases. Let me give you 3 simple ways to make these words your living reality. Step 1. Watch your inner dialogue like a hawk. You'd be amazed how often people sabotage their own declarations. They say, "It is already done now." And 2 hours later they're muttering, "I don't know how this will ever work." That's spiritual backpedaling. The moment you speak doubt, you revoke your decree. It's like sending an angel out on an errand and then yelling, "Wait, come back. I didn't mean that." You confuse your own energy. So instead, catch yourself. When fear or doubt creeps in, don't beat yourself up. Just smile and correct it. No, I've already declared it. It is already done now. You'll notice that each time you do this, you grow stronger in your conviction. You start to trust that invisible current working behind the scenes. And before long, your default mindset becomes faith, not fear. Step 2, act as if. Don't just say it, live it. If you believe it is already done now, then start walking like it's done. Start talking like it's done. Start giving thanks like it's done. If you're believing for financial abundance, act like someone who already has it, not by spending recklessly, but by carrying yourself with calm confidence. Pay your bills with gratitude, not resentment. Treat money like a friend, not a problem. If you're believing for love, stop acting desperate for it. Love yourself the way you wish to be loved. When you radiate what you desire, it has no choice but to come closer. It's not about pretending, it's about aligning. You're not faking faith, you're embodying it. You're training your subconscious mind to accept abundance as normal, not exceptional. Step 3. Practice radical gratitude. I mean gratitude for the things you haven't even received yet. When you say, "Thank you for my answered prayer," you tell the universe, I trust your timing. Gratitude seals your declaration with joy. It sends a signal that says, no need to rush. I already know it's mine. And joy, my friend, is magnetic. The universe loves a cheerful believer, because joy is proof that you've released control, that you trust the divine order of things. Now, I know sometimes that's easier said than done. Life happens. People disappoint you. Money runs tight. You feel like you're speaking to the sky, and nobody's answering. But those are the moments that test your alignment. Remember, faith doesn't grow in comfort. It grows in pressure. Diamonds form under heat, and so does your spiritual authority. When things seem to be falling apart, I want you to remember this. The universe is not punishing you. It's positioning you. Sometimes things have to fall apart, so better things can fall together. And in that process, keep declaring, it is already done now. Because while you're panicking, heaven is organizing. I remember a young man once came to me with tears in his eyes. He said, everything's going wrong. I lost my job, my relationship ended, and my car broke down all in the same week. I don't even know where to start. I told him gently, start with these 5 words. Say them like you mean them. He looked at me like I was joking. That's it? He asked. Just 5 words. I said, just 5 words, but spoken with faith. He went home and made it his mantra. Every morning, before he checked his phone, before he worried, he said it aloud. It is already done now. Within a month, he was offered a new job, one that paid double what he lost. His ex called to apologize, and the car that broke down, the mechanic fixed it for free because of a warranty he didn't even know existed. He called me later, laughing. You know, I used to think the universe was ignoring me. Turns out, I just needed to speak its language. And that's exactly what these words do. They teach you the language of creation, the vibration of certainty. Let's talk about something else: resistance. Sometimes when you start declaring powerfully, all sorts of chaos breaks loose. You say, it is already done now, and suddenly old issues resurface. People act strange, opportunities seem to vanish. That's not failure, that's cleansing. Your old energy is being uprooted to make space for new alignment. Think of it like cleaning a closet. It always looks messier before it looks better. But if you stop halfway and say, see, this isn't working, you'll never get to the beauty on the other side. So when things seem to get shaky, smile. Say, the universe is rearranging my furniture. Keep your faith steady. Keep your words firm. The storm means the delivery truck is nearby. Now, here's a fun tip. Laugh more during your declarations. I'm serious. Laughter lifts your vibration instantly. When you laugh, you loosen the grip of fear. The universe reads that as confidence. You can't be worried and joyful at the same time. So next time you say, it is already done now, say it with a smile, maybe even a chuckle. Imagine the universe winking back, saying, finally someone who gets it. Because humor isn't just medicine, it's magnetic. It tells creation, I'm not afraid. I know I'm supported. Now, let's get even more real. Sometimes, what you declare doesn't show up the way you expected. Maybe you said, it is already done now, expecting money, and instead, you got a new idea for a side hustle. Or you asked for peace, and suddenly people who disturb your peace started walking out of your life. Don't reject your answer because it didn't come wrapped the way you wanted. The universe doesn't deliver based on preference, it delivers based on purpose. Sometimes your blessing comes disguised as a challenge, but those who keep their declaration firm always see the bigger picture later. So whenever you're tempted to complain, pause and replace your complaint with command. Instead of, why is this happening to me? Say, something good is unfolding for me. Instead of nothing's changing, say, it is already done now. Those small shifts change everything. You train your vibration to rise above conditions instead of being ruled by them. And soon, you'll notice miracles becoming a normal part of your day. Because here's the truth, your life will always match your most consistent belief. If you constantly speak from worry, you'll create more to worry about. But if you consistently speak from certainty, life begins to obey. The universe is not complicated. We are. The universe is simply a yes machine. You say, I'm unlucky. It says, yes, you are. You say, I'm favored. It says, yes, you are. You say, I don't have enough. It says, yes, you don't. So stop saying yes to what you don't want. Speak only what you desire to see. And I'll tell you something even more powerful when you declare, it is already done now. You not only change your reality, you change how people respond to you. You radiate calm. You stop chasing. You stop trying to convince. You walk into rooms and things start aligning in your favor because your energy says, I'm not waiting, I'm receiving. People can feel that. Opportunities can feel that. Even timing itself bends for that. So today, as you go about your life, I want you to keep this truth burning in your heart. Nothing is out of reach when you align your word with faith. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to speak with authority and consistency. The same way you can command your phone with your voice, "Hey Siri, play my favorite song," and it responds. The universe operates on the same principle. Speak the command clearly, without doubt, and it responds. But here's the best part. Unlike your phone, the universe never says, sorry, I didn't catch that. It always catches every word. So make them count. Start today. Take one area of your life, just one, and begin to declare over it every single day. It is already done now. Don't wait to feel ready. Don't wait to see proof. Say it now. Believe it now. Act like it's now. And when you do, don't be surprised when things begin to shift almost immediately. Doors will open. People will appear. Solutions will unfold because they were waiting for your signal. The universe obeys clarity. It obeys conviction. And it especially obeys those 5 exact words. So go ahead, smile, stand tall, and speak them boldly. It is already done now. Say it when you wake up. Say it when you're stressed. Say it when doubt knocks. Say it when fear whispers. Say it until your reality catches up, and it will. Because the moment you declare it, everything around you begins to move. The invisible becomes visible. The unseen starts to unfold. It is already done now, and it always was.